Hello! Look at this. Everyone, look. You see that? We did that. There's now 10,000 of us. 10,000 people watched one of my videos at one point in time and enjoyed it enough to hit that little red button. I am beyond grateful and just had to make a video to celebrate this milestone. I had lots of ideas on what I could do for this video, like talking about my future plans for the channel, which I will do a little bit, but something else I wanted to do was make a bit of an introduction video. A lot of you have come from my newish art tutorials, and you don't really know anything about who I am, the person behind the voice of all of these videos helping you to learn how to draw. So that's what I'm going to do later on in this video, while you enjoy me drawing myself in the background. Did you know the last celebration video I did was for 1K subscribers, and that was in 2019? You only need to watch a few seconds of that video to be able to tell my art has improved a lot since then. But not only my art. During that video, I was 16 years old. I was a high school student with a goal to get into a good college program to become a professional animator, or something along those lines. Now I'm 21, I'm done college, and any life plans I had during that time have gone out the window. Where do I see myself in 5 years? No idea, and that's okay. After I graduated, I applied and was rejected to many jobs, mainly graphic design and illustration related. I applied to lots of creative marketing agencies around my area, and one might think that if you have a little bit of experience and you graduated with honors, you may be considered for a job, but that's not exactly how it works, I guess. And even applying to entry-level minimum wage jobs at like retail stores and random places and still not hearing back from anyone, my cousin helped me get into the company that she worked at, which is where I've been working for over a year, a little bakery inside of a grocery store. It was definitely the department I wanted the most, and I love working there. I love desserts, and getting to decorate cakes is a lot of fun. It was never something that I ever thought about when I thought about what job I wanted when I grew up, but it's definitely right up my alley, allowing me to be creative sometimes when I get to design cakes, and even when I'm not doing that, I still enjoy the other tasks that I have to do. As far as jobs go, it's pretty great. I'm officially part-time, but still usually work 5 days a week. Now, why aren't I full-time? Well, because I still want to leave room for my other projects and side hustles that I'm passionate about. On my days off, I'm working on art commissions and planning out YouTube videos. I also need to get my Etsy shop running again. It's not doing too well at the moment, so I'm not going to promote it just yet, but someday. And let us not forget my biggest and one of my favorite side hustles of being an art exhibitor, selling my stuff at conventions, which requires a lot of requested time off work. So far, I've only been doing one convention, but it's one of the biggest in Canada, Fan Expo. But next year, I'm hoping to do even more. Now, enough about jobs, as fun as they may be. There's more to know about me than just my profession. What do I do when I'm not working? Well, I love to cook and bake. I'm always experimenting with perfecting cool recipes on my days off. I've also been trying to get into reading, which I don't do quite as often, but it was worth it to add in there. Alright, what else do I mention in my drawing here? I like sleep, as I'm sure many people do. I like cats and desserts. I love boba tea, especially like a brown sugar pearl milk tea. I like lattes and cappuccinos and just like sweet coffee drinks like that. And I also like all kinds of teas. I love autumn. It's probably my favorite season. Definitely the summer ending, fall beginning kind of time, not when it's too cold, but not too warm either. I also really like spring too. I like nature walks, and I love soup, and I also really enjoy all kinds of music, especially alternative and folk and rock music. My dislikes are loud noises, various bugs and insects like spiders, wasps, centipedes, which I know some might say aren't insects, but we don't need to be technical. I dislike phone calls, I dislike needles and medical stuff like that. And I dislike being asked, what are your future plans? Because I'm just going with the flow. I don't know how I'm going to change my life from how it currently is, except just hopefully get more successful with what I'm doing and work my way up the ladder. And you'll also notice at some point when I start coloring in my hair, I have 2 different hair colors, and that is because I am always dyeing my hair different colors. I don't want to change my avatar or like my little persona here every time I dye my hair because I want to have a signature kind of look to me, so I left the black and red look since I think it's kind of cool, but personally I feel like my favorite color I've ever done is purple. So I made sure purple was my main one, and I also did another one that reflects what I look like now, which is my green hair with a bit of the roots growing out. So I drew that as well. And that's pretty much it for my drawing there and talking a bit about myself. I don't want to rant along too much. Hopefully I'm not boring everyone just talking about myself. I just thought that I would give a little bit of insight on who I am. Now to talk about my channel. What are my plans for the channel for the rest of the year? Well, I definitely want to continue doing art tutorials. I feel really bad that I haven't done a proper one for a while, and I definitely want to start doing more of those. I've been even thinking about doing some shorts, like smaller tutorials with like little specific things people request I do, as well as some more main tutorials. I have a list of all different ones that I want to do, and it's just finding the time to really focus on those has definitely been a challenge for me, but I do want to continue my once a month upload schedule for sure, and I'm hoping to get more tutorials out in the future. But not just tutorials, I do want to do other stuff as well, including just like developing my brand and different things that I could maybe sell at conventions and maybe my Etsy shop, and just doing some more original artwork. So I am open to suggestions if anyone wants to see any certain videos done by me, like what they like from my channel and what they're hoping to see in the future. Feel free to let me know. I'm very open to suggestions and ideas. I don't really have a very strict, like, set plan for the future, just kind of like basics on what I want to do to keep. I would like to thank everyone again for all of their support and all of the kind comments I've been getting on my videos, especially the first anatomy tutorial. That one has gotten so much attention, which is crazy, especially since I put it out so long ago, and it's still getting shown to so many people and helping a lot of people, which is great. And hopefully I'll make more tutorials that will be able to help you all as well. And that's pretty much everything that I wanted to touch on this video, but I had hours worth of footage for this video of me drawing this, and I could only condense it so much, so for the last little bit, I will just let you sit back and enjoy the rest of this speed paint.
you